was the week before year-end, and parts of the world were still deep in pain, with the Middle East crisis ongoing and Russian forces unrelenting in Ukraine. Floods ravaged China and Libya, and natural disasters just felt like the norm. And for the first time ever on record, every tropical ocean brewed a Category 5 storm. Tectonic plates folded and faltered, and earthquakes dealt their killer blow, with tens of thousands lost in Turkey and Syria, and thousands more in Morocco. As the oceans heated to record highs and the globe had its hottest month ever, Trump's indictments kept on totting up, and his Truth Social rants went on forever. The Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded for the discovery of quantum dots, but it could just have been the signals from Russia's colourful light spots. With an earthquake in our country and Johannesburg painted in white snow, we just never had an inkling of where the price of eggs might go. The year indeed was a crazy one, with the explosion of weight loss drugs and a Rugby World Cup in Paris amidst a plague of biting bed bugs. Millions lined the streets of London to witness the King Charles coronation, and COVID-19 lost its pandemic status to some quiet global elation. The submersible search continued, and we learned that the Titan imploded and the US shot down a Chinese spy balloon as country relations eroded. 2 aliens thought their secret was safe when in Las Vegas they crashed their ship, because they heard what happens in Vegas is never again uttered from anyone's lip. India made history when Chandrayaan-3 landed at the lunar South Pole, and Xi Jinping won an unprecedented 3rd term in the all-powerful presidential role. Republicans ousted the Speaker of the House, and Kevin McCarthy lost the gavel, and the political impasse they created took a record 3 weeks to unravel. There were 7 Oscars for Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, beating Avatar and Top Gun Maverick on almost all the dramatic fronts. Barbie and Oppenheimer faced a box office head-to-head, and many cinema goers wondered how Indiana Jones even made it out of bed. Production took a breather, and late-night hosts were off the mic as Hollywood actors and writers embarked on an extended workers' strike. Taylor Swift went on the Eras tour and became an entertainment billionaire. And when Harry's House won the album Grammy, the Beehive called "Not Fair." The Beatles released Now and Then as the final single of the Fab Four, while Tina Turner, Sinead O'Connor, and David Crosby won't play no more. Tony Bennett sang his final song, and Roger Whittaker whistled to his last mix, and Burt Bacharach passed at 94, and Harry Belafonte at 96. Hogwarts lost their 2nd Dumbledore, and Central Perk lost Chandler Bing, and Dame Edna's purple possum picker won't pick another thing. Jerry Springer will no longer hear the rowdy audience chanting his name, and Sir Bobby Charlton will be remembered as a legend of the beautiful game. Mark Pilgrim lost a good fight, and the Boksburg bomber left this earthly ring, and Gloria Bosman and AKA no more to crowds will sing. Vusi Mafaibrand was also gunned down, and Patrick Ndlovu left his final cast, and Angie Oe and Costa Titch were too young when they wrapped their last. Chef Tibbs served up his final dish, and Sundays bade farewell to Derek Watts, and Eusebius McKaiser won't analyse any more party political plots. Buthelezi delivered his final speech, and Clive Barker left the soccer world weaker, and Freni Janwala passed away after being our first Democratic House Speaker. The SpaceX Starship rocket was the largest ever at a 5,000 tons weight, and it ended in a fireball as engine failures triggered a self-detonate. Success, though, has meant that Musk is winning the billionaire space race. But where's the Zuckerberg matchup when they punch each other in the face? Meta launched its platform Threads to take on Elon and the Twitterverse, and Twitter was renamed to X as the owner sought coin for his diminishing purse. Generative AI was the buzz phrase that turned stocks like Nvidia into gold. But Apple fans will have to wait to see how many Vision Pros will be made and sold. The Silicon Valley and First Republic Bank fails just sent shivers down the spine, while central banks kept raising rates and threatening more hikes down the line. The big winners on the markets were the so-called Magnificent Seven stocks. And if your kids didn't own them, prepare for gifts of year-end socks. Zamazamas lost their lives as they searched in abandoned mines for gold, and building fires in hijacked sites claimed victims, young and old. The Navy lost 3 mariners as the submarine Mantatisi surfaced in big waves, while cholera broke out in June and sent too many to early graves. The Western Cape had taxi strikes and many vehicles were impounded, and blue light thugs lived by their own laws as the innocent they hounded. Logan Paul and KSI stirred up a frenzied thirst for prime hydration, while Anchovet and Hellman's Mayo were welcomed back to our nation. In handcuffs, Matthew Lani learnt that TikTok can't award a doctoral degree, and young Desi Coolen really did feel good when he met with Captain Khaleesi. Cupcake's security team were grounded, flying their arsenal into Warsaw, and a last-minute drug-free sports appeal meant our flag could fly a bit more. Real Miami's Leo Messi won the Ballon d'Or to take his tally to 8, showing that at age 36, with talent, it's never ever too late. The US women didn't make the quarters, in a first for the Soccer World Cup, and England were defeated as Spain's women lifted the golden trophy up. Carlos Alcaraz beat Djokovic in 5 to be the Wimbledon grass court winner, as Vondrousova won the ladies and showed everyone she's no beginner. Europe lifted the Ryder Cup, and Vingegaard won his 2nd Tour de France, and Man City bagged the Premier League after Arsenal blew their best chance. The Sky Blues won the Champions League too, and Pep still has a grin on his face, while South Africa hosted the Netball World Cup and finished in 6th place. Winchester Mansion took the Durban July and beat Seed again by a quarter length, and the Blues nabbed a Six Nations Grand Slam, starting the World Cup at full strength. But the Springboks deserved the final word after winning it all, point by point, and digging so deep, time after time, because they couldn't bear to disappoint. They showed true grit and went in hard as they put their bodies on the line, and showed that wins, be they big or small, were a case of ours and not mine. One must still question what their training entailed, because it wasn't just line-out jumps when you look at the couple pics and see so many Springbok baby bumps. We could go on with the rise of paddle, or the dramatic saving of the Samas, Kirsten Neuschafer's seafaring triumph, or the massive coastal wave dramas. We could talk of Springbok's 60-60 kit, or the record load shedding at this time. But let's wrap it up as always, twisting the words of Clement Moore's rhyme. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, a great festive season to all, and to all a good night.